Hey girl, hey, I hope that you are blessed and you are doing well. I hope you're having a great day, but if not, because sometimes we don't, we're human. If you're not having a good day, it is okay. Be encouraged, and tomorrow is a brand new start. I am Brittany, and I am just here to encourage all of my valued kingdom girls. And if you like, girl, what's a valued kingdom girl? And my mission is just helping to heal the young girl inside of every woman in pursuit of her kingdom assignment. Because all of us ladies have an assignment attached to our name. It is our job to get with our Creator, God in heaven, to allow Him to come in to transform us, to make us new creatures, make us new creations unto Him. And as He's doing that, He's going to guide us and show us which way to take as we begin to live out the assignment and complete that assignment that He has called us all to do. I am just here to give you a word of encouragement. And this week it is all about people pleasing. Now, I don't know about you, but I have struggled in this area for the majority of my life. I still tend to have people pleasing tendencies at times, but I am truly just have made up my mind that I'm no longer concerned with people's opinions of me. The people pleasing mentality, I'm all about, am I pleasing God? What does God think about me? How does God see me? And I think the best thing we can do is just as you go about your daily day and you pray to God each and every day, which I hope you're talking to your Heavenly Father. As you pray, make sure you mention, Lord, help me to see myself like you see me. And as you continue to pray that prayer, because I pray that prayer every single day, little by little, He'll begin to show you things. He'll teach you things about you, about how He sees you, about how much you're loved and cared for, how you're chosen, how He has made you with greatness on the inside of you, and how you have purpose. And as you get to know more about your Heavenly Father, He's going to teach you about yourself. That's what I found to be true. Because like I said, I have struggled. When I say struggle, I have struggled my life being a people pleaser. I even as a young girl, I wanted to feel accepted, especially as young kids. You want to feel accepted. You want to feel like you have friends, whether you're at school or extracurricular activities. You want to be with the cool kids, or you want to be with this group of friends, or have be invited to the parties, or be invited to the sleepovers, be invited to, just kind of hang out with friends. And I have really grown up trying to please other people. But what I learned is when you have a people pleasing mentality, you're not thinking about what's pleasing you, and you're definitely not thinking about what's pleasing God. And ultimately, that should be what we desire, is to only be concerned with how God sees us and what pleases Him. That should be our ultimate desire. But we should also be concerned with how we're feeling. Are you connected with how you're feeling? What do you like? What do you enjoy? Is that important to you? Because God cares about the details of our lives, and He cares about the things that we care about. That's having a relationship with someone. But when you're in the people pleasing mentality, it's hard to do that because you're not even concerned about you. And most often you kind of put yourself on a back burner, because I know that's what I've done. I put myself, my needs, my desires, my wants, the things that I enjoy, I put that on the back burner to kind of adapt these new this new way of thinking, or these new hobbies, or these new things that other people enjoy. You partake of what they want, and you do things that they want, and you want to please them and satisfy them for their friendship or for whatever, even in relationships with a significant other. It doesn't work out, and it is draining. Oh my goodness, girl, it is so draining. The best thing I ever did was like I said, to pray the prayer about, Lord, help me to see myself like you see me. And as I begin to connect with my feelings, the things that I enjoy, and to just release what other people think about me, I became to like the person that I am and who I am becoming and who God has called me to be. Once I got in contact with this version of myself, and I'm okay with being me fully, because I feel like I'm weird and quirky, and awkward at times, all of those things. And I used to hate that about me, but I love that about me, because everybody can't be like me, everybody does their own thing. But when you're so caught up in what others are doing or thinking, you cannot be authentically you, and you lose yourself in the midst of it. And I have found myself lost. I was lost completely. And it's almost like you have to meet yourself again. You have to I just think of the phrase, allow me to reintroduce myself. You have to reintroduce yourself to you. Like, girl, what do you like? What do you enjoy? What's your favorite hobby? What's something that you enjoy? Oh, you like to watch movies, or I'm like I said, I teach young kids, and I've always been interested in animations. Like, I don't mind. I subscribe to Disney. I watch the cartoons and the Disney movies. That's my thing. It ain't for everybody, but yes, my grown self loves Disney. Disney Plus, yes. At least some of the stuff. But and I'm okay with it. I don't have to be like everybody else. Some people love adventures and action and horror. And I like a few action flicks here and there, and I like comedies for sure. I love to laugh, but I enjoy some of the youth program. I do. But I always have. I was a huge fan of That's So Raven. I was a fan of some of the younger demographic of TV, and I'm still into it. But that's just me. Everybody's not like me. But I remember dating someone, and I was like, he really loved like horror and dramas and dramedy. And, I would watch it because he liked it. But when I got to know me, I'm like, you know what? Life in itself is full of a lot of drama and can be horrific at times too, if you want to be honest. I prefer not to partake in that. I prefer to watch a comedy. I prefer to watch something that's going to make me laugh. So, like I said, as you give up some of that people-pleasing mentality, you'll begin to love who God created you to be. As I get into some encouragement and go about just speaking a little bit more on people pleasing, because when I started thinking about like, what could I share with all my Value Kingdom girls, and the Lord was like, look up the definition of people pleasing. So I'm not sure if this is Webster, but I've looked up people pleasing, the phrase people pleasing, and this is what it said. Okay, so people pleasing: someone or something that pleases or wants to please people. Often a person who has an emotional need to please others, often at the expense of his or her own needs or desires. And to be honest, when I read that, I felt sad. Like I said, you put yourself on the back burner, your own needs, your desires, the things that some people put their goals on the back burner for other people, because you're trying to please the idea of what they want you to do. I know some parents put really tough like dreams and ambitions on their children, and that's not their dream. That's not what they choose to pursue. And it causes this friction between family members. If somebody is dreaming, maybe they wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer, and they just knew that their child, like, maybe I couldn't make it, but I'm gonna push my child forward, so that they could make this money and have this awesome career. But maybe they just want to be a teacher or a writer, or maybe they just decide I'm a really great dancer or an actor. Whatever their dreams or desires are, they as a people pleaser, you tend to put those things on the back burner. You're not putting your own needs and desires first, and it's so sad to live your life like that. I was so happy when God found me in my mess and I was able to be authentically me and just love the me that God created me to be. Like I said, I know I can be quirky sometimes. I love to wear my little cute, funny glasses. I think it's cute. It's not for everybody, but I like it. And I'm always somebody, I have, my hair is natural and I love my curls. I do, but I don't like to spend a lot of time doing my hair. So I tend to come up with different ways to get my hair braided. That's something that I enjoy, that I like. And of course, it's not for everybody. And I love that as women, we can just change it up. Like you can kind of just do your own thing with your hair, your makeup, with your style. Of course you want to dress modestly as Christian women, but you could kind of just be bold in who God called you to be and be okay with that. Okay, everybody doesn't feel comfortable wearing makeup, and that's fine. It's not your job it's not, if you're pleased with being yourself and you love how you look in the mirror without makeup, or you prefer to have a little lip gloss and some eyeliner and a little foundation, do you, baby, do you. And it's okay, because God loves you just the way he made you. And of course with makeup, it's just to enhance the beauty that you already have, girl. And that's okay. Now, of course, you shouldn't find your value in that. You should know that you are wonderful and great when you wake up in the morning with your bonnet on your head, with your breath hot in the morning, with crust around your mouth, or sleepy bits in your eyes. All of those things. You love you and love on you. Okay. So I also kind of like Googled to see like what they were saying about people pleasing. So what is meant by people pleasing? And it says a people pleaser personality means a person feels a strong urge to please others, even at their own expense. Like I said, which is horrible, at your own expense. They may feel that their wants and needs do not matter, or they alter their personality around others. Again, not being authentically you, not being okay to be you the way God made you, because you are uniquely made for a reason and you are wonderfully made in God's image. So you have to be happy with how God made you. And if you're not happy, start praying about it. I promise you, little by little, God will change the way that you see you, because that's always my prayer. God, help me to see me how you see me, flaws and all. I'm somebody that has always went up and down and struggled with my weight. I've had times where I've been thinner, and like now I'm thicker, but I'm working on it. I'm a work in progress, and I really want to be healthy. Being healthy, it has really become a huge concern of mine, because I want to take care of this temple that God blessed me with. But I'm going to love on me at this size, when I get smaller. If I happen to come back up again for whatever reason, because maybe I'll have a child one day, who knows, I'm just going to love on me with where I am right now. And know that you could always change, there's always room for improvement. But I'm happy with being me, the Brittany that God has made me to be. And I hope that you are happy and blessed loving on you. That's why I always say, I try to remember to always say in my video, love on you like only you can love on you. And the only person that can love you better is Jesus Christ himself, is your creator, of course. So yes. And then I also found in my study about people pleasing is, what is the root of people pleasing? And it says people pleasing is often a learned behavior originating from childhood experiences and social conditioning. For example, children who receive praise and positive reinforcement for being helpful or obedient may learn that pleasing others is a desirable behavior. So it stems back from childhood. Maybe, you want to do a really good job to get that praise or that love from a family member or your teacher, whatever it may be. So it's just so many layers to this thing of people pleasing. But like I said, pray about it. I feel like that is the first step. It's praying about it, asking God to help you in this area. Lord, I see this trait of me of trying to be a people pleaser. I don't put you first in this area. I don't put you first. I seem to be concerned with how other people see me over how you see me. And I felt that way even with starting a YouTube channel. I feel like the Lord has called me to do this for so long, and I was like, well, how are people going to portray me? How are they going to perceive me? Excuse me. How are they? Maybe I'll do it after I lose some more weight, or maybe I'll do it after this or after that. And it's just like, you cannot allow your people pleasing mentality to keep you from doing what God called you to do. That is not going to be an excuse when everything is said and done, and God is asking you, why did you not do X, Y, and Z? Because that's what I called you to do. Oh Lord, I was worried about what he, she, and he, she, we, all those other people said about me. Like, no, that is not going to be a legitimate excuse. Absolutely not. So us as believers, we just have to trust, because everybody has their own journey and everybody has their own troubles. Everybody's worried about something. Everybody has insecurities about something. And so that's why I'm saying, when you pray, ask God to help you to see you like help you to see you like he sees you. Pray that prayer so that, in all honesty, you're no longer concerned with how other people see you. You realize that we're all on this journey. Everybody's struggling in some area. They might not be struggling in what you're struggling in, but everybody has something they're insecure about. Think about your greatest person that you look up to, the greatest celebrity or star in your eyes. Think about that person. Even they have something that they're insecure about. Even they have something that they're struggling with. Us as humans, we're always going to feel that way. But it's our job, like I said, is helping to heal that young girl on the inside of you. Thinking about those childhood habits that have caused you to be a people pleaser, and going back and healing that little girl so that you can be whole in Jesus Christ, so that you can do all that God has called you to be and do all that he has called you to do. I just want to leave you with a verse. It is Colossians 1:9-10. Because of this, since the day we learned about you, we haven't stopped praying for you and asking for you to be filled with the knowledge of God's will, with all wisdom and spiritual understanding. We're praying this so that you can live lives that are worthy of the Lord and pleasing to him in every way, by producing fruit in every good work and growing in the knowledge of God. That should be our ultimate desire, is to please God in every way, so that we can live fruitful lives, so that our lives can lead others back to Christ. That is the ultimate goal here, And of course, it's okay if you're struggling in this area. Like I said, I've always struggled in this area, whether it would be, to try to have friends, or in, a relationship with, like an ex-boyfriend or so, because I'm single at the moment, but, with an ex-boyfriend or so. I've had these struggles with people pleasing, and I was so grateful to God that he was so kind. He was so patient to wait on me, to allow him to lead me in this area. And it gets better. With God, over time, it gets better, because he's going to teach you every step of the way for us to let go of those people-pleasing mentalities and truly lean unto who God has called us to be. Because that's what it's all about, is being whole and healthy in Jesus Christ, so that we can lead others to Christ, so that they can see the fruit of your lives. They can see the blessing of your lives, so that you can lead others to Christ. He has an assignment attached to your name. And I just want to leave you with that encouragement. let's do away with the people-pleasing mentality and truly allow God to lead our lives. Because I promise you it's going to be great if you let God lead you. All right, ladies, until next time, be encouraged.